It's Week 17 of the 2024 season, and we'll be watching Terry McLaurin. He's going to be a busy man in the passing game. It's the Commanders and the Falcons, next on Madden NFL 25.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome to another entertaining matchup, folks. Kate Scott, Brock Heward on the call in this one. And Brock, got a couple of running backs down on the field who can really take over their offenses when they get in the groove.
And I think that's going to be the ultimate goal of both of these offenses, right? I mean, there's just no confusion about it. They want to get their bell cow in that groove and get them going. Find that rhythm where they're ripping off chunk yardage, run after run, and then just keep on feeding that beast. In a game like this, whichever offense can get that rhythm and run game going first is likely going to be your winner.
Young Kwaku has it all teed up. And we're off and running from Landover. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken second in 2024, Jaden Daniels.
Well, here he comes. Here comes the Heisman Trophy winner from a season ago, and what a show he put on, man. He was a stat stuffer. Over 1,100 yards rushing. Looked a lot like Lamar Jackson did back in the day in college. And oh, by the way, 40 touchdowns passing too. You know why this Washington organization took him so high in this draft? They want him to be Lamar Jackson. They want him to be dynamic. And he's going to get his career.
Daniels throwing on third. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
They bring on the punt team, and they get this kick away. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. So here are the Falcons out on offense for their first drive. And leading them out in his 13th season out of Michigan State is Kirk Cousins.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here, he's got to play some clean ball.
And he gets him around 6 there. It was Mike Sanders still on that stop. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They fake the handoff. Now Cousins. Completes. It's Bijan Robinson. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
He'll get this complete to Pitts. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Shotgun snap now to Cousins. Complete beyond the marker. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. On 1st and 10, it's Cousins. It's into the hands of Mooney. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Falcons will have a first. Now Cousins again. Into the hands of Pitts. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 28. Pitts brings it in. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Blitz coming here, Cousins. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. The rookie out of Washington making that tackle. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Out of the gun, Cousins. He brings it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion.
And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown! The Falcons have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Well, Brock, we normally talk about complimentary football at some point every week. So how about the way they've begun this one, huh? Force a punt and then cash it in for 6 on their opening drive.
Do we do it every game?
It feels like it. Almost every game, yeah.
I think you're right, because that's what the NFL is about. We all know the margins are so small in this league, and the team that typically plays the complimentary ball is typically the team that wins.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Return coming from the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. And this is a good representation right here of what the playoffs will look like come the postseason in 2 weeks. Still a few things to finalize, though, which makes this week and those divisional games next week incredibly important. That's brought in by Luke McCaffrey. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Receiver in motion, headed right. Wideout's getting involved in the ground game. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know what that felt like to me, Kate? That felt like a little bit of overthinking, where he's just waiting for the perfect lane and the breakaway run. But against defenses in this league, you hesitate, you get tackled for a loss.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. So now it's 13-zip, Brock, and they've got to be even happier knowing that multiple phases of their game contributing to this lead early on.
Yeah, I'm going to guess the defense probably not going to keep up with the offensive scoring touchdown for touchdown, but you can't script a better start.
Koo on now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons drive out to an early 14-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. And they're still looking for their first signs of life on offense. Haven't even been able to get a first down off this defense just yet. Daniels coming back after that pick. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
That is teaching tape for a linebacker. Read, react, and finish.
3rd and long for Daniels. Forced out, and they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
The Commanders ready for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He fields it at his 43. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That punt goes 63 yards. And it'll be good field position for them as they take over right at midfield. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Cousins. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Couldn't connect on first, it's 2nd down. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. That was Jonathan Allen on the tackle. Drive in dire straits, it's 3rd and 9. Here's Cousins now. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's a 2-score game early. We'll return to Landover right after this. Back for our 2nd quarter. It's Falcons football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
You know, Kate, we talk about these wide receivers all the time and their incredible body control, but I'll say this, these pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these strip sacks is so hard to do, and that is a master's class in how to take the ball away. Well done.
Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. And Brock, these guys are still searching. They are still searching for their first points, but beyond that, they don't even have a first down yet.
Not even one?
No, they're still searching. I know. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Now Daniels off the play action. Couldn't connect there, incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Play fake here, Daniels. Has it down close. And that's a Washington touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Austin Seibert on to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here's Ray McLeod. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. Here's Atlanta ready to take over possession. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. This is ahead for about 5. Yankee Luvu there for the tackle. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Another carry for Robinson. Crosses midfield, still going. And he's finally hauled down at the 43. It's a 21-yard gain. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Staying with Robinson. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
That's good for 7 yards. And the Falcons will have a first. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
From the 21. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down here at the 16. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. Robinson on the inside give. In the middle holes. They don't get anything on the run. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Design bootleg here. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete out to the right. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it. Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Getting out to his left. He gets a little something out of it before sliding to a stop.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, it's Daniels. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Press away on to punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Fair catch, hauled in at the 18-yard line. The Falcons and running back Bijan Robinson getting set to begin another drive. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. They fake the handoff. Now Cousins. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And he's there to send that one away incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
And for the Commanders, a fifth defensive back out there. They're going nickel on third down. Now it's Cousins. Finds his target, Robinson. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. The Falcons driving ahead. So with the Falcons set to punt on fourth, on comes Bradley Pinion. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And the Commanders will go on offense. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Out of the gun, Daniels. Taken in by Harris. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 46. Rolling left, buying some time. He's keeping it. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
First down, ball at the 36. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Completed here to McCaffrey. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Here's Daniels. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Falcons are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Onto the field runs the Atlanta offense. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. First down throw for Cousins. Got a man. Robinson has it. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Frankie Louvu there for the tackle. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 27. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Atlanta.
Out of the gun, Cousins. Completed over the middle. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Jeremy Chin there on the stop. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now Cousins again. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
On 1st and 10, it's Cousins. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. We've reached the midway point of this game. The visiting Falcons taking a lead into that locker room. Now we'll send you down the East Coast to our studios in Orlando. Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin up north at MetLife Stadium over in New Jersey. And that one, even at 14 apiece, as they've gone to halftime. Next, we'll head east. It's on to Cincinnati as we check in on the Bengals at home at Paycor Stadium. And they've got the lead over the visiting Denver Broncos. T. Higgins, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's get up to Buffalo to check on the Bills. And it's the visiting Jets who have the lead in that one. Aaron Rodgers with 2 touchdown passes. Both these teams ready for the fight ahead. We're ready to get back to it as well. And to do just that, we'll hand it back over to Kate and Brock.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space, he's past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. The Falcons and Kirk Cousins headed back out to the field now. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun snap now to Cousins. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. This is Robinson. And that was an incredible effort just to make it back to the line. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Cousins. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. Went for 48 with his first kick, and this one looks even better. And a fair catch made here at the 17. So no return on that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. That's complete to Zach Ertz. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
That's complete. Here's Brown. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 27 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate, but the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And they're going to bring him down after a good gain to the 40. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Falcons' 40-yard line.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Play calling could be a little bit of a love-hate relationship. You love the first down run. You hate the second down sack. And now you're in a third down situation where you probably got to put it in the air.
Gotta figure out this third down here. Defense showing blitz. Daniels. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. He brings it in. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 10-yard line.
Ertz reels it in. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up 1st and goal.
Washington Commanders first down.
Again, Daniels to the air. Has it down close. The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal. Robinson does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. So now, here's 3rd and goal. They'll run with Harris. And he's brought down for a loss.
He was taken down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused, and they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Now on comes Austin Seibert for the field goal. Pretty easy kick here, Brock, just 22 yards. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that makes things a little closer. It's now a 10-point game.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. Here's the Falcon offense headed out. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. 1st and 10. Here's Cousins. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Cousins finds his target, Robinson. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. They fake the handoff. Now Cousins. Looking to his fullback now. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Well, that's a game that has its roots in preparation during the week. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of stuff. Identifying ways to target the coverage and creating opportunities for big completions.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Falcons will have a 1st. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Cousins out of the pistol here. Gets this one to Tyler Algier. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Jeremy Chin there on the stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 34. Lays out left side and gets it. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. From the gun, they go with Algier. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles, well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
Here's 2nd and 11. Hits him on the out route. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Falcons with the ball. They're leading, but not by a ton. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Cousins. This one's caught. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience. That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field, but they were all over that check down and ready to turn it into a negative play.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown and field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Out comes the Commander offense for another series. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. They'll run with Robinson. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. Second and 6 coming up here. Out of the gun, Daniels. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Commanders will have a first. On the give, here's Robinson. And he's able to drive up past the 40. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 43. Gets this one to Harris. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. They kick the running back in motion. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. Offense to the line for second down. Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And they take him down right along the 30.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
They'll run it with Robinson. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a first. Cut at the 10-yard line. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought it. Dan Quinn pretty confident that they missed something there. He's going to challenge that call.
Previous play is under review.
Well, we can see he made the catch. He definitely has possession. But did both of those feet hit down in the end zone?
Yeah, get that zoom button ready to go. Get the magnifying glass. Was there any green right between his feet and that end line? That's what they're going to be looking for in the replay booth.
Dan Quinn pleading his case, but to no avail. The call on the field's going to stand. Cyber tacks on the point after. And the Commanders get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. McLeod now returning it. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. The Falcons ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Finds London on the slant. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
Well, you don't normally get that type of outcome on a slant. You're just looking for a little short yard gain. But find the right type of athlete with space to work before and a perfectly placed ball after the catch. It's a perfect play to break it big.
They'll run it with Bijan. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in D.C. Falcons up by 6. All right, here we go. Second down. They put a receiver in motion right. On second down, Robinson. And again, they'll get there to meet him at the line and take him down. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. Third down give to Robinson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. They're out now, ready to punt it. Averaging a little under 50 a kick so far, Brock, as he gets away another one. And he can't hurt you with a return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? This one flies out right around the 15-yard line. The Commanders set to take over. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. They'll get it complete to Brian Robinson Jr. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Able to find Ertz. And that will not be enough for a first down. Now to throw. On the move, headed right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
You know, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. A well-earned win for the Falcons. As with that, we sign off from DC.